So welcome back, everybody. The little LT15 over the last couple of weeks has gotten quite a workout. 2 weeks ago we were at a gentleman's house sawing pine logs on halves. He got a lot of good 2x material for some framing projects that he wants to do, and I got a lot of good 1x material for to help out with the house here. Last week I was at a friend's house sawing some water oak. And that was probably the biggest challenge that I have had so far with the mill, because this oak had a lot of tension in it. It was under a lot of stress, and as soon as you got through with the cut, the board that you cut off would warp, it would bow, and it was very challenging trying to get decent lumber out of that. Right now though, we've got what I really enjoy cutting the most, another pine log. This is one of the logs off of the tree that we cut down about 3 weeks ago. It was the tree that was dead very close to the mill. We're under a pretty bad drought right now. It probably died because it was so stressed out from the drought it just couldn't defend itself from bugs anymore. But let's just see what we can get out of this log. It's not a huge log, but I think we'll still get some good lumber out of it. First we got to change the blade. I've still got a 4-degree hardwood blade on this thing from the oak lumber that we cut. So let's get a fresh 10-degree blade on it and get going and see what's in this log. Alright, so everybody's favorite part. Let's see what we've got here. You know, I'm actually pretty surprised there's not as much blue stain in here as I thought there would be, which is okay with me. It's really pretty wood though. These are 9.5 inches wide and 1 inch and 1/8 thick. I started doing my boards just a little bit thicker just for stability's sake. Yeah, these are nice. Let's get some water on them. So guys, these boards actually surprised me. I thought we would get quite a bit more blue stain than we got, but we only got a little bit of the blue stain on the ends, which is really fine with me. I'm not a huge fan of that blue stain. But we ended up getting 6 boards that were pretty much full width and 2 boards that had a good bit of wane on them. But a lot of good usable lumber out of these, and I'm real pleased with it, especially out of a dead tree. It's nice to be able to salvage a tree that's going to be useless and put it on the mill and get something very useful out of it. But that's all I've got. I really appreciate y'all watching. I've had some people ask me about the solar kiln lately, and I wanted to give y'all just a little quick update. The solar kiln works real well. It dries wood like it's supposed to dry wood. It dries wood fast, it gets hot, it circulates air well. But I really didn't design it very well. I kind of just looked at the basic concept of a solar kiln and then just kind of put it together the way I felt it should go. And it does a good job, but it's really not very ergonomic. It is rough on my back trying to get wood in it because it loads from the sides. I have a lot of bending over. I hit my head on the top a lot, and there's a lot of room for improvement. So I'm going to consider that kiln a learning experience. It did work, it does work, and it dries wood, but it's a good learning experience, I guess you could say. So if I ever buy a new one, if I ever build another one, I'll know what not to do. But at this point, I'm kind of content with just air drying lumber, to be perfectly honest with you. But that's all I've got. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all on the next one.